Did brunch.
Hi
We went out to
guys,
this
editing
place
Sierra.
called
For some reason, the
Dumbarton
first
Oaks
part of
in
this
Georgetown,
video
DC.
clipped off,
Absolutely
but
beautiful. We felt
this
like
is
we were
just
like
me
in
pretty
Europe
much doing my
somewhere.
introduction
I'm
to the
actually gonna
video and
clip
saying, hi
that at the
guys,
end of
welcome back to
talking
Channel
about everything
Claire,
I want to talk about.
and
That'll
I'm
be like
going
at
in
the
to let you
end if you
guys know
guys
what
want
the
to take a
video
look
is
at
about.
that.
So sorry about that.
The house is gorgeous. It's a museum on the inside, and then there's like gardens on the outside, and it's crazy. But these people had so much land, and we went right after brunch, right after mimosas. We had no clue how much walking and everything that there was going to be involved in this. So by the time we finished, we were like drenched in sweat, completely exhausted, but it was lovely at the same time. I hung out yesterday with my mom and my aunt and my nana. We took her shopping. We went out to Target. She wanted to get some makeup. She wanted to get some earrings. Like, my nana is fabulous and knows it. So she wanted to go to Target. But when I went out there, we were looking at like dresses and whatnot. And I don't know if you guys know who Tabitha Brown is, but she has a line now at Target. Let me see. She has a line now at Target, and it's so cute. And I got this dress because I'm going to California in like, what, 9 days at this point. We leave on the 13th. Tabitha Brown from Target. This dress is $35, but it's freaking adorable. It's like this little, I probably should stand up, but it's like, has like the puffy sleeves up top, and it's kind of like A-line at the bottom, and then the back is completely out. It's so freaking cute. She has adorable stuff. So if you guys are near Target, definitely go ahead and check her stuff out. Like, I was surprised her line was even still there. There was like only a few select pieces there, like barely anything. The people had cleared it out, but her stuff is adorable. And then also as an update, I finally got my nails off all on my own. So I am going to start the process of learning how to like do my own nails with the gel curing, which I think is going to be cool and save a lot of money. So I'm going to be doing that before I leave for Cali. But what's really cool about this, and I kept avoiding it, I kept putting it off, I kept not wanting to do it because taking off your nails, A, they're charging more at the salons to do that. B, doing it yourself typically takes forever. And it's so irritating. You can't do anything with your hands. You're just sitting there looking like, what the fuck? But I looked up on YouTube how to take off nails easily, and of course there was a video that came from TikTok. And basically what you do, just so if you have like acrylics on and you want to get them off really fast, and I didn't think it would work, but it actually worked, so I'm gonna let you know. Hot water, and people are gonna be like, oh, I already knew that, but girl, I did not. So this was amazing for me. But it's hot water, cooking oil. I used vegetable oil because that's what I had. Hot water, cooking oil, dish soap. We used Dawn, and then acetone. Okay, hot water, cooking oil, Dawn dish soap, acetone. Mix it up. Dip your little nails in there. Have them soak in there like this. Literally, it took 20 minutes. And they were like lifting, and I was able to take the little tool and like just go underneath and like pop them off. Simple. So I was like, oh my god, it just saved me money there. It saved me time. Like, it just saved me everything. So I was very excited. It's been a lovely weekend of just being to me, doing what I want to do with the people that I love, and just trying to take in this time before I'm back in the rat race tomorrow, which I'm absolutely effing dreading, but I'm grateful to have the day off. But the thing that like, I kind of like, I was gonna drop everything and like do a video when this stuff came out about AH in the case and stuff, which is really crazy. It's like stark contrast between these people. Like, I wake up to Johnny getting tattoos, okay? He posted on his IG. Johnny has been active on his socials lately. So he posted on his IG him getting this tattoo, right? And the tattoo apparently is a broken arrow representing peace. It represents the end to a war. It means the fighting is going to end and the arrows are going to be put down. So we see this video of him getting this tattoo. He's looking amazing. He's smoking. He's just completely vibing out, as Johnny does, you know. We also get another picture of him. Let me see if I can find it. We get another picture of Johnny on a damn boat, living his life, y'all, not caring. He is touring. Johnny is getting, because I just came back this one. Johnny's thrown at him on stage, living life, y'all. True rock star status, getting bras thrown at him. Like, if I were at the concert, I'd be tempted to throw my bra too, not gonna lie. JK. But am I really? But no, so he's just doing his, he's getting tattoos, he's on a boat, he's getting bras thrown at him. Let me see if I can find that picture of him on the boat, because he just looked fine, carefree, radiant, completely at peace, not giving a fuck. Like, let me see. Johnny Depp. Those will probably be recent up here. Yeah, so these are him getting the "My body is my journal" and tattoos on my story. And they certainly are. This is a huge story. So I think that Johnny may be drinking wine. Possibly. It's in a wine glass. It's not completely sober. But let me find the one of him on the boat, because he just looks so good and so happy and just at peace and just like, fuck all this bullshit. While on the other hand, we got Amber. I'm waking up. I hate saying her name. On the other hand, I wake up to AH. Apparently, her and her people are filing motions for shit to be dismissed and saying that jurors are. We'll get to that, but here's the picture. Here's Johnny on the boat, living his fucking life, looking amazing. It's free. This is a man who has truly moved on. This is somebody who has done what it is that they needed to do and moved the fuck on, as they said they would. As they said they would. But do y'all remember Amber getting up in the court and she's sitting there, I just want him to leave me alone. I just wanted Johnny to leave me, like doing all of this, and it's like, whole time he's left you the fuck alone. You're trying to drag him back into some fucking shit. You're the only one, AH. You. Literally you. Defendant and counterclaim plaintiff AH post-trial motions. And we just heard from Judge Penny that none of this shit was supposed to be going on. You were just told. We didn't need any of this fucking shit. And then what does Elaine and what does AH do? Go and file a dang old motion. So ALH, defendant and counterclaim plaintiff, moves this court to set aside the jury's verdict. Like, this is why I was saying the other day in my video, I kind of felt like things were unresolved, because this woman, like, what is wrong with her? What is wrong with y'all? Like, what the fuck is wrong with this woman, y'all? It says here, ALH hereby moves this court to set aside the jury's verdict on all three counts of plaintiff and counterclaimant defendant John C. Depp II, complainant to dismiss the complaint and to investigate potential improper jury service. The grounds for this motions are set forth in the accompanying memorandum. To set aside the jury's verdict. So just because this bitch did not get her fucking way, she's saying, fuck all of this. Fuck the whole legal system. Fuck the fact that we've been in trial for fucking 6 weeks. Fuck the fact that you said it was the most embarrassing thing you've had to go through in your life. Fuck the fact that, like, you got all this backlash for it. Fuck the fact that you literally proved and provided not one lick of fucking evidence, then yet you claim that you have all this other shit that wasn't allowed in, and yet have not been able to produce any of that. Fuck the fact that you lost. Fuck the fact that this literally looks as if you are desperate to the nth degree. It's literally like, I do not accept the fact that I lost and I want to do this again. Like, it's mind-blowing. And I'm like, how is it that you could do something like this? And then say it's on the jury and investigate potential improper jury service. So apparently the jury issue is that the court should investigate whether jury 15 properly served on the jury. On the jury panel list sent to counsel before voir dire, the court noted that the individual would be later designated jury 15 and had a birth year of 1945. Juror 15, however, was clearly born later than 1945. Publicly available information demonstrates that he appears to have been born in 1970. So the fuck what? At the end of the day, you fucking lost. A jury of your peers, although you don't want to admit to it, showed that you were fucking lying with malice. And that is something now that they're trying to come back and say that Johnny and his team did not prove. The malice was all there. You knowingly did shit and sat up there and wrote this op-ed when you knew it was not true, given the fact that we've just went through the 6 weeks of your bullshit fucking claims and have pointed them out as lies. Meaning that when you wrote the op-ed, you knew that you were fucking lying. You're a goddamn fucking liar and you're desperate as fuck. You crazy ass fucking bitch. She is, Johnny, how did Johnny deal with this? How did he deal with this woman? She's never going to stop. She's never going to let him live. Because the jury said it was at 1945 versus 1970. Okay, but so what? So what? Like, I don't feel like, even if there's a typo, okay, so what? Okay, so he's younger and or older than what the fuck you thought he was. Okay? You still lost. You guys agreed to these people. You lost. So what did they do after the fact? Because they were sitting there, literally, right after it all happened, they were sitting there talking about the jury and this and when she was doing her interviews and stuff, giving us a precursor to what it is that they've done now in this motion. When she did her interview, she brought up the jury and all of that, because this is where they were going to go, trying to avoid doing the appeal because she doesn't have the money for that. So let's just do a whole retrial and drag everybody. Did Eve and Amber not say that Johnny and Elaine, that Johnny drug Amber through this case and drug her through this case? But what? So you're wanting to be drugged through again by your own accord? Because this is all you. Like, Johnny has washed his hands of this. He's done. You're the only one trying to file any fucking motions and do any fucking... His team said they would be doing nothing else unless it is responding to AH and them filing motions and appeal or any of that bullshit. They were only going to make a move if they made a move. It's honestly insane. Nate the lawyer says, Amber's motion to set aside the judgment is a preview of a possible appeal. Here it is in a nutshell. 1. Damages unsupported by evidence. 2. Verdicts inconsistent as a matter of law. 3. Truth is an absolute defense. 4. Investigate jury 15. It's so crazy how this is even allowed. How, like, they go against, because literally the judge said, like, y'all, this is unnecessary. Like, we don't need to do this. And why is it that every single fucking time they are told something that they do the exact opposite? They do not follow rules. Why has nobody advised this woman to move the fuck on and shut the fuck up? Like, I don't understand why Elaine or Rottenborg wouldn't just be like, look, girl, you lost. You fucking lost. Like, it's a wrap. Like, just move on with your life. Just do what it is that you want to do. But maybe because they're about to get more money from the house insurance, which I don't even understand how that works. You can just have millions and millions of dollars of house insurance to use to pay off bullshit legal cases that you want to go after because you're pissed you lost and you're a sore loser. It's just, it's complete insanity what these people are doing. Like, I've never seen some shit like this. Like, I cannot believe this is happening. Like, they really Yesterday's attorney for AH asked a Fairfax County Circuit Court judge in a 43-page memorandum stating the $10 million award was unsupported by evidence to toss the jury's verdict that she defamed Johnny. They even stated that the jury was improperly vetted. Like, the desperation! The desperation! It's just like, you have literally nothing else to do. You have no work coming down the line. You clearly don't want to focus on being a mother like you said you wanted to do, and just really delve into that and like not have to worry about having lawyers call you at every turn and this, that, and other. You clearly don't want to do that. You don't got no work to do. You don't want to sit at home with fucking Eve driving you goddamn crazy. So what are you gonna do? Be a sore loser and decide, I'm gonna like say the jury was fucked up and let's do this shit all over again. You're tragic, bitch. You're tragic. You're tragic as fuck. I wanted to see that, here it is. The article from Anjanette Levy. She kind of breaks it down with law and crime. It's just, so they're saying that the defamation award is excessive. Bitch, you're excessive. Everything that you've done for the past 6 years to Johnny, especially hearing that damn San Francisco audio, everything you do is excessive. You're extra as fuck. Like, June 1st, he won this shit. June 1st. And you still, now, what is it, July 4th, you still have not managed to move the fuck on. A month later. She can't do it. She can't do it. Actress Amber Heard wants a Virginia court to set aside the $10 million plus judgment. Girl, we know you can pay it. You're hanging with the likes of Elon, James Franco, Elliot Spitzer. You got all these people in your pocket who you've probably got hella blackmail on. Just fucking pay the man his money and move the fuck on like you said you wanted to do. Pull your little blackmail out for these people. Get your fucking cash, pay him, and move the fuck on. Like, that's the type of shit we know you're gonna do anyway. Just, it's so frustrating. And I'm sure Johnny's hearing this and honestly not giving a fuck. He probably knew she was going to do this to begin with. His team probably prepared him because they know the type of woman that they're dealing with is truly ill. She's truly a narcissistic, borderline person who is unwell. She's feels as if she owns Johnny, whereas she was trying to say Johnny felt like he owned her, but no, I truly feel like she thinks that she owns Johnny, and that any fucking step he tries to make, she's going to be right there. She's watching it all. She's going to try to be a part of his life in any way that she can, even if it's through a fucking legal battle that she's never going to set aside, that somehow she's finding money to pay these people to do. Yet at the same time wanting to not pay Johnny his $10 million judgment. It like, we've already fucking did this for 6 weeks. In the 43-page filing, her H's attorney say the massive judgment is not supported by the evidence presented in their dramatic 6-week-long trial watched around the world. Like, we all saw this shit, and like, this is the thing that like I think they forget. Like, we were there. Maybe not in the courtroom, but by the grace of God and Johnny fighting so hard, the cameras were there. We saw every fucking moment of it. And for the people who actually gave a fuck, we watched all of it. From beginning, from the jury selections that y'all fucking agreed on, to the very end when AH brought her bitch ass in the courtroom unnecessarily to hear the verdict, and then ran the fuck out with her sister in tow after because she was so fucking distraught and she couldn't keep it together, and her getting in her car and doing all, like, we watched all of it. All of it. And I don't see how we can do a whole nother fucking trial because the jury was born in 1970 versus 1945. Somehow I guess they're able to prove this, or somehow they went and dug into these juries' fucking histories and were doing research on them to try to find some fucking way to get this shit overturned, which is fucked up because they decided, per AH's team, they decided to seal the jury's identities and shit so that none of this shit would be happening, so nobody would be looking into their shit. However, they used it to their advantage. So you wanted to protect the jury, yet you're now attacking the jury with, like, the hypocritical and the contradictions. It's just, oh my god. Are we really going to do this again? And the fact that the ACLU is getting $38,000 for Johnny for helping this bitch lie? It's just, I just feel like shit is so unfair, and if it was the other way around, this shit would not be happening. It would not be happening. Like, if it was Amber that, God forbid, would have won over Johnny, I don't think this shit would be happening. I truly think he would just be like, I'm fucking done. Like, he would just be in seclusion somewhere. It's sad or whatever. It's really, really sad, but I think he would have just become a recluse and just been on his island and just been away from the world, because at that point you have faith in nobody. You have no faith in humanity. But thank God it didn't go that way. But I think it would, none of this bullshit would be happening if it was on the other side of things. And paying the ACLU? For real? For real. Everybody thought the op-ed was about Johnny. Amber Heard said her fucking self when she got riled up by Camille Vasquez that the fucking op-ed was about Johnny. They wrote the whole fucking thing together, ACLU and AH. They wrote it together and even went to lawyers to make sure that there would be no issues. Okay, why would you go to lawyers if you felt that the content within the article was not going to cause any problems? Why wouldn't you just put it out if you knew you weren't talking about anybody in connection to Johnny? Why would you need to consult anybody? It does, like, y'all, I am so sick of this fucking woman. She is clinically insane. She's not bright in the head, and I cannot believe these lawyers are taking this woman's money, putting it in their pockets, and making her look a fucking ass, because she just looks desperate going through this shit and filing this motion. It makes her look like a sore loser. Like, this is not cute. Like, this is not, like, what are you doing? Go be with your child. Like, bitch, you said you wanted to be with your child. You said you wanted to be with a mother and delve into that and not have phone calls and this, that, and another. Look at this shit. So this is her at some type of rally, right? And she's saying, domestic violence. Look at how she's doing this.
Domestic violence.
What?
Domestic violence.
What? What is that? Domestic violence. What? I am so happy Johnny got away from this woman, because I honestly, allegedly, you know, my conspiracy theory, I feel like she would have killed him. This woman she's evil. She's calculated as fuck, and she's evil. On June 24th, Elaine told the judge she would be filing a post-trial motion. EB wanted a brief schedule and a hearing. Judge Penny said, "We don't do that, and I have had this case for 18 months, and we had a 6-week trial. We don't need a fucking hearing." Like, the judge said that, and they fucking did this shit anyway. Like, they're weak. They're fucking weak. Y'all are laughable. What makes you think that doing a trial over again after everybody has heard all the shit that you have done, and we have seen your actions after the trial and how you have been acting, how you got up in the interview, how you've been trying to play people's fucking emotions and shit, going to grocery stores, in the fish market, going to TJ Maxx's, or riding in business class instead of your private jets. We've seen how you've acted after this. You really fucking think doing another goddamn trial with another 7 juries is gonna come out differently? You're a liar, you're an abuser, and it was proven, and everybody fucking knows it, you crazy ass fucking bitch. You're disgusting and you're terrible, and the fact that you're now trying to come after Andy from Popcorn Planet, your fucking little PR team, about the shit that he was, honest about in his past, that he was taken down for, and the fact that the PR team is now trying to come at Andy and do all this shit on Twitter about it. I've like seen tweets and whatnot. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And your PR guy, fucking David Shane, has been accused of DUIs, all types of fucking shit. Yet you're gonna come after Andy, trying to make it seem like he's like that, when you have hired a PR guy who has done heinous fucking things to women, women have come out and said shit about him, to the point he's such a coward, he shut down all his shit, his sites, his social media, all his stuff, running and fucking hiding, because he knew that shit was accurate. If you're gonna sit here and have your PR team, who probably is David Shane, who did the same things they're trying to accuse Andy of doing, it's disgusting. Leave Andy alone. Like, I enjoy Popcorn Planet, and I think it's just like all the distractions that they're trying to do, right? Like trying to place blame on all these other people and trying to make it seem like all these other people need to take accountability for the shit that they've done, but they don't want to take accountability for anything. Amber has taken accountability for not a goddamn thing. Nothing. And she refuses. She refuses. And it's the sickest thing in the world. It's so sick. It is so sick. What is Eve Barlow saying? Let me see. God, she's on here talking about Independence Day, America. She's not talking anything AH related. It's just really, I have never seen anything like this. I have never seen anything like this. Like, leave Johnny alone. I feel like Chris Crocker with Britney Spears. Leave Johnny alone. Leave him alone. Let him move on. Let him live his fucking life. You've terrorized and harassed him for years. The years that you were in a relationship with him, and the 6 years you sat there and fucking talked shit out of the side of your goddamn mouth, got paid $33K a pop for these bogus ass fucking speeches about domestic violence, which you have had no experience with, other than you marking and harming your goddamn self because you're that crazy. I'm disgusted. I am disgusted. I cannot believe this. Like, it's... And I hope Johnny's not giving a fuck. He's on tour with Jeff. He's playing his music. He's on tour buses. He's on the boat. He's getting tattoos. He's still drawing crowds of people coming to see him, honey. It ain't slowed the fuck down. And it's not. Because this is a man who is valued by the world. It is a man you can see is good to his fucking core. And everybody with some fucking sense has said he is a good man. And you can tell it. Even from him going like to try to speak to his crowds and his fans and stuff that are out there. And he's actively trying to like get at them and like speak to them and talk to them. And his security is like pulling him back. And he's like trying to get to, like... He is a good man, and he knows that the people were behind him and saw the shit that he went through. This is sick what this woman is doing. This is sick that she's sitting up here trying to do this shit over again, where she sat up there and said that this was the most painful thing she had to go through. The 6-week trial, but not the abuse that she allegedly received. You fucking bitch. How dare you? How dare you? You do all this to this man and still can't let him live. Further abusing him. Further abusing him. Oh my God. I just... Eventually I'm going to go over the memorandum, probably tomorrow, but I don't have it in me right now, and we gotta go to the grocery store and do some stuff. But I'm just like, wow. 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 Like, I can't believe she's doing this. Kid Rock praises Johnny Depp for when it gets cancel culture getting paid millions for her dropping a dirty in your bed. I'm surprised about that. I can't. And I hope the fucking Australian people and their legal team come after this woman hard, because she needs some type of repercussions. Like, she needs somebody to show her that you can't just do things and say things and fucking lie through your goddamn teeth and get away with it. She's gotten away with shit for so fucking long that is all she knows. She understands. She doesn't understand not getting her way. But I think she really needs Australia to come in here and fucking get her ass for the perjury and lies she did to their country. You know, with the biosecurity laws and everything, they're there for a reason. You can't just do what the fuck you want because you think you're AH. She needs somebody to get that ass. She needs somebody to get that ass. Damn. Anyway, I'm going to go about my day, and I am going to move on with my life. And something that AH can seem not to do, because she's fucking insane. And we're gonna watch her crack, because she's not gonna get her way. She's not gonna get her way. She's not. It's not like it's desperate as fuck, but she's not. Everybody sees what the fuck she's trying to do. She's not going to get her way. Just like she did not win this trial. You're here in the U.S., baby. You want to keep bringing up this U.K. trial and this, that, and other, which we have known you only won due to some corrupt fucking shit. It's a wrap. It's a fucking wrap. Be done. Go be a mother. We know you don't want to do it, and you just use the baby as a prop to garner fucking sympathy and shit, and that did not work. So now, what is the baby just thrown to the wayside with the nanny? No more. We ain't gonna get no more pics with the baby, with Amber posing with the baby, holding the baby up, not showing the face. We're not gonna get any more of that because the baby didn't work for her. It didn't get her the sympathy she wanted. So the baby's just. What happened to her wanting to be, like, I keep coming back to them because she whole life fucking said that on national TV, talking about something, I want to focus on being a mother. I want to experience life without getting all these lawyers calling my phone and shit. Do you think moving forward with that is going to stop that? Oh my god. The craziness. Anyway, I'm gone, y'all. I can't believe she's doing this, but it should be expected. It should be expected from a fucking nut like AH. The biggest nut of the universe. Anyway, I will leave you guys here. As I said in the beginning, I will clip me going to Dumbarton Oaks in Georgetown. Me and Christian went there. We experienced some of it, the gardens and the museum on the inside, just for people who want to know. We also went to brunch too at this place called Sports Social. That was kind of cute. But just so you know, before even looking, I'll tell y'all a little background. Beautiful place. So what happened at Dumbarton Oaks? Dumbarton Oaks conference was August 21st through October 7th, 1944, meeting at Dumbarton Oaks, a mansion in Georgetown, Washington, where representatives of China, the Soviet Union, and the United States and the United Kingdom formulated proposals for a world organization that became the basis for the United Nations. So at this place, and I can literally, as I'm walking in and stuff, I could definitely see like all these diplomats and all these people, and they in these rooms sitting there, like these dark rooms of all the big ass fireplaces and the dark wood furniture and the lamps and stuff. I could see all these men like just sitting in these rooms talking with their brandy or whatever and just getting their shit done. Like I could just see it as I walked in. But yeah, so that's what happened at Dumbarton Oaks. Beautiful property. If you live in the city or if you ever come to visit, it's a great place to, come to see. The museum is free, but the gardens are $7 a person, and you kind of get like a time slot for which you can go. But be prepared to bring your walking shoes because it's a lot. So I will leave you guys here. Again, I just appreciate anybody who ever like clicks on my videos and gets to this far in it and like watches it all the way through. That's amazing. Like I don't even have words for that. Like I appreciate it so much. Like I really, really do. This is just something that I enjoy doing in my free time and just kind of documenting my life and getting to talk about Johnny and something that just is really near and dear to my heart, like this case and everything around it. And just like I said, documenting my life and documenting it, different things like my hair and whatnot, so that I can look back when I'm like 30 and 40 maybe and be like, damn, like, okay, this is how far you've come from. So like I appreciate you guys who do click. I know a lot of people are here for Johnny, but the people who are here who want to just listen to me for whatever reason, I appreciate you. It does not go unnoticed or unwarranted, so thank you so much. Think about liking, think about subscribing, and I will let you guys take a look at Dumbarton Oaks. I'll see you guys. The mimosas are great. Christian is looking great. We've got music out there. Everybody is I am feeling it, clearly. I think today is going to be a great day. There is some Johnny news that we have to touch on, but I'll get to that when I can. But I'll be back. So the food has come. I got the breakfast tacos. Comes with potatoes. Christian got the chicken and waffles. Has some little strawberries on it. We got the bottomless mimosas, so I'm ready for another one. And the girl's singing. She's good. It's just a little loud in here. So after brunch, we went to the Dumbarton Oaks. So here it is. I saw it on TikTok, so I wanted to see. Excuse me. Thank you so much. That looks like a choker. Adornment to be worn and displayed on the body. Hellenistic, late 4th, early. It's beautiful. A lot of Roman artifacts, coins. It's worth millions now. Look at that ring. Early Byzantine, 7th century gold. That ring right there. That is a different Mother of God through time. They would use these things to actually buy stuff. Imagine using gold nowadays to buy things. Like, beautiful. Archangel Michael recall similar depictions, icons, church and monoliths, nature rocks. It's beautiful. Whenever I get around like old things, I'm just like, wow, it's insane. Wow. The seal secured and authenticated written material. So this is a seal. And if you saw this seal, you knew it was real. Wow. The ultimate coin collection. Or seals. Oh, so these are seals? These were like taken off of different letters. We couldn't even begin to know what it says on here. I can't get over how old this stuff is. Like, incredible. And here we are in 2022 looking at it. This is a necklace. I'd rock it. I would completely rock that. Bracelets. Insignia and statues in the late Roman Byzantine. Beautiful. This is the real, the real deal. It's so quiet in here, you can hear a pin drop. Wow. This is breathtaking. Wow. Someone actually had talent enough to paint this. Or illumination is what it's called. And I recall reading a book called The Illuminist. I have to find that. So it's so cool to see this. I need to start studying the Byzantine Empire because that's my jam. Look at this. Like, I really need to study the Byzantine Empire because all of their jewelry, I would wear every single last piece. It's gorgeous. The detail. These look to be earrings. 22. So these were worn on chains along the face, so they're not earrings. This is all Byzantine. 26. 26 is beautiful. What's 26? Glass case cameos made in molds. It's popular patron soldier saint. Incredible. Wow. And some lamps. Was doing the drugs even back then. Hallucinogenic snuffs. Crazy. It's like a Coke spoon. A very old Coke spoon. Very cool. I could sit in here for hours. Wow. Gorgeous. Wow. What is this? It doesn't say. So she is responsible for the gardens. I always want to go where I'm not supposed to go. But that looks cool in there. Maybe it's a part of her library. Look at the books. They look so old. Wow. So that was in the museum. We are now headed back to the gardens, but this is just a little bit of Georgetown. Georgetown has always been like a beautiful area. Very historic. I guess he's doing something with the vines on this house. Interesting. I love when homes are like overgrown with the ivy and stuff. I think it's so pretty and gives so much character. It's very peaceful. Sotheby's, house for sale. That's when you know it's money, when Sotheby's is involved. So this is one gate. So I guess we gotta go to the second gate. I would love an older home. I love the character of an older home. So this looks to be the front of the house, or the museum of Dumbarton Oaks here in Georgetown. And we're walking up to the gardens. It's massive, very impressive. Imagine living here, being Mildred, I believe that's her name, and you have all this grounds as your own. She made gardens, she made a library. We're gonna follow whichever trail, I don't know. Do you think we go up there first? So I guess this is the trail down into the gardens. You see Christian is going down before me. So we'll see where it takes us. Fork in the road, which way do you go? Easy road or the hard road? That looks like the easy road. I guess we're taking the hard one. Looks like a garden in there, but who knows where this one will take us. Ooh, another fork. Christian likes to be adventurous. It reminds me of like Atonement vibes with Keira Knightley and James McAvoy. I'm getting very Atonement vibes. It's beautiful out here. I could see them like having dinners out here because it's off the house. And then you can go into the gardens. It's a little courtyard. Someone's having lunch. No quiet areas. Don't want to ruin anybody's time. Looks like they brought lunch out here. More secret stairs. Are we gonna overlook it? Ooh. Oh, it's beautiful. There's even a pool. It's beautiful. We gotta go down there. I feel like I'm in Europe somewhere and not DC. Wow. It is a very hot day. Very hot out here. But this looks like a maze, kind of. There's all these secret walkways. Every time you think you've seen like a part of a garden, like it keeps going. Like now, look how fucking beautiful. Oh my god. Christian, I want to get a picture down here. Hey, little bunny. He's so cute. Living in the lap of luxury, this little bunny is. So cute. So along with the pool, it seems as if these people had their own like wading pond, and it has these pillars going all the way around it. And then there's steps here. I'm gonna see how we can get to it. Just like it literally keeps going. It's ongoing, this place. Every time you think you're done, there's another step down. Okay, so Christian has found it. How beautiful. Wow. He is telling us which way to go. It has the lily pads. Oh my god. It's so gorgeous. Oh my god. Christian is very hot. It is a hot day out here. So I commend him for bearing with me to do this. But wow, it's like a little lily pond. Gorgeous. Living in this type of luxury. This is a household that had to be managed, that had to be cared for. Like, hills. This is another little trail. It's just gorgeous. You see it there? I don't even know what that is. I feel like this garden is made to like keep you in it, because there's always a stairwell to step down, a trail, now even like a tunnel bridge thing that you can go through and sit down. Wasp. So this is what I saw on TikTok. This garden here. So these are plants, I guess, they're growing so that they can put into the garden. It's a whole system of these tubes. Oh, just busted my ass watering these plants. Interesting. Each plant gets a tube connect.
it's connected over there.
Yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed that on our little nature walk through Dumbarton and having brunch and whatnot. But now we need to finish Stranger Things. We watched the first episode that they released. We have to watch the last one on Friday. It was just like it was too late. We couldn't finish all of them, so I don't have the ending yet. So don't spoil it for me. I do know something's going to happen, but I have not watched the final episode. So hopefully we can get to that today. I hope that you guys are in an amazing place today. Hopefully you get some time to just do what it is you want to do. Before we get into the week, I am watching some old Real Housewives of New York. I love reunions. But yeah, I'm sitting here eating my breakfast. These Belvitas, they're pretty good. This is the toasted coconut. Pretty good. So enjoy the rest of your 4th. Enjoy your family, your time, whatever it is that you guys are going to do, and I'll catch you a little bit later. Bye.